February 25, 1957. In the heart of Philadelphia, a city of post-war optimism now facing growing urban challenges, a mystery emerged that would haunt the community for decades. On this bitterly cold winter day, authorities made an unimaginable discovery: the body of a young boy, found abandoned in a cardboard box. Tonight, we journey back over 60 years to explore the tragic story of the boy in the box, a case that remains one of America's most perplexing unsolved mysteries. In a secluded wooded area on the outskirts of Philadelphia, the calm of an ordinary morning was shattered by an extraordinary discovery. On February 25, 1957, local residents and first responders were stunned when a small, unmarked cardboard box was found tucked away in the underbrush. Cautiously approaching the box under the dim light of a street lamp, an officer lifted its flap to reveal a heartbreaking sight: a young boy, lifeless and abandoned. Estimates suggest that the boy was only between 4 and 6 years old. He wore only torn remnants of clothing, and his fragile, exposed condition raised immediate, painful questions. Who was he, and why had he been left to die in such a callous manner? In the days that followed, the investigation unfolded amid uncertainty and heartache. Detectives combed through every scrap of evidence, desperate to piece together the identity of this unknown child and the circumstances leading to his tragic end. With the forensic technology of the 1950s limited to basic tools and manual processes, investigators were forced to rely on physical clues that were often incomplete or degraded by time. Every detail mattered: the location where the box was discovered, the condition of the body, and even the torn clothing hinted at a story much more complex than a mere accident. Yet, for all their efforts, the early days of the investigation yielded few answers, leaving behind more questions than resolutions. As news of the discovery spread, Philadelphia was gripped by grief and disbelief. Local residents, already wary of the rapid urban changes taking place around them, found themselves confronting a mystery that struck at the core of their collective sense of safety. Rumors and whispers filled community meetings and living rooms alike, as neighbors wondered if this tragedy was an isolated incident or part of a darker, more sinister trend in the city. Over the years, several theories have emerged regarding the boy's fate. Some suggest he may have been a victim of familial abuse or neglect, while others have speculated about his possible entanglement in the shadowy underworld of post-war crime. Philadelphia in the 1950s was a city in flux, a place where traditional community values collided with the realities of rapid urbanization, sometimes with tragic consequences. Regardless of which theory one might consider, one fact remained undeniable: the case of the boy in the box had struck a raw nerve. It symbolized not only a personal tragedy but also a broader societal failure to protect the vulnerable, a failure that continues to resonate with us today. In recent decades, advances in forensic science have offered a glimmer of hope that the mysteries surrounding this case might eventually be unraveled. Modern cold case units and dedicated researchers have re-examined the decades-old evidence, employing cutting-edge techniques such as DNA profiling and digital imaging, tools that were simply unimaginable in 1957. Despite these renewed efforts, the identity of the boy and the full story behind his untimely death remains shrouded in mystery. Each piece of evidence, each painstaking reanalysis, seems to deepen the puzzle rather than provide a clear resolution. The boy in the box has come to represent not just an unsolved crime but the enduring pain of lost potential and unanswered questions. More than 60 years have passed since that fateful February day, yet the silent question endures. Who was this child, and what circumstances led to his tragic end? The echoes of his untold story continue to stir hearts and minds, not only in Philadelphia, but among all those who long for justice and truth. As we conclude our exploration of one of Philadelphia's most haunting mysteries, we hold on to the hope that modern technology, combined with the persistent efforts of those dedicated to uncovering the truth, will one day bring justice to this forgotten child. Until that day arrives, the boy in the box remains a solemn reminder of the many secrets time has left behind. If you found this journey into the mystery of the boy in the box compelling, Please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to The Haunted Voice, and leave a comment below sharing your thoughts and theories on this haunting case. Your support helps us continue to explore and uncover the stories that linger in the shadows. Thank you for watching.